Welcome to my channel on Pilates by Carol. So in today's practice, we'll be focusing on the morning spinal warm-up. So this will be helping you to learn how to do the spinal waves in a standing position. Okay, the whole idea of this is to release any tension in the spine, okay, in the muscles. And then we're going to go on another position on the hands and knees, can guide you in another practice. Now I've done this tutorial before, so if you're interested in the first video, you can click on the link below. And today I'll be going to teach you a little bit more coordination. So if you're ready, please grab hold of your yoga mat or your Pilates mat. Make sure it's thick enough to support your body. All right, so if you're ready, let's begin right now. Now let's start by standing up. We're just going to start with the spinal wave. The whole idea of this is to gain mobility in the spine, all right, to free up the back. So today we're going to focus more on the mid and lower spine, and if you can, then we're going to try to move up to the upper spine and also the neck. But take it slow. If it's your first time doing this, can focus just on the lower spine and mid spine. Okay, and go really gentle, especially if you have any back issue or neck issue. Okay, so let's go slow first. All right, so we're going to start by so I'm going to show you the front view first. So I'm standing with my feet hip distance apart. All right, so I'm going to face the side so that you can see clearer. So standing tall. All right, now my toes pointing to the end of the mat or the front part of the mat. Okay, so relax the shoulders, my chin parallel to the floor. Now lengthen the spine, but I'm going to bend my knees slightly without collapsing. All right, so I'm just going to zoom in, okay, to my lower back, okay, or my lower spine and my mid spine. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to have my hands, one on the abdomen, okay, maybe one just kind of feeling my tailbone. You can also visualize like there is a mattress right in front of you and there's a mattress right behind you. Okay, we want to stay centered in between these two mattresses. All right, so from here, bend the knees and we're going to hinge forward slightly so it'll be easier for most of you. Okay, and then from here we're just going to slowly, yes, move the hips forward. Now the hands at the back, okay, to feel the tailbone so we don't overextend our lower back. And then slowly move forward. So as I move forward, I'm going to lengthen, okay, kind of lifting my chest up slightly, and then slowly lean back, and then my hip starts to move forward. Okay, my tailbone pointing forward, and then from here, I'm going to make that C curve. This little C curve here, I can feel the flexion on my lower back, and then slowly hinge forward, but don't overdo it, so find that balance. Okay, so that's why I ask you to visualize the two mattresses. Okay, you're in between the two mattresses, so we don't lean back too much, neither are we hinging forward too much. And then from here, we feel the movement. Okay, so now we're focusing more on the lower and mid spine going forward, so you can feel like a wave. So as my hips go forward, okay, I'm tucking my tailbone down using abdominal strength. So I go into my C curve and then slowly going forward. Now this is being controlled movement, but if you don't, then you might just do this. We want to avoid that. So now we want a more controlled movement where you're grounded. Okay, you feel tall, but you're anchoring your feet down. So more time, knees bend. Okay, so you kind of lift the pelvic floor up. Okay, we're going to start from the top again. We hinge forward slightly, it's easier. Okay, and then from here we kind of glide forward and then slowly. So don't focus on arching your back, just moving your abdomen forward. And then slowly we're going to lean back and then tuck the tailbone under. Okay, and then go into your C curve. Okay, and then slowly we feel this wave. Okay, so do not overextend. Okay, so just want you to protect your lower back if you have any back issue, but more on releasing. We want to release the back and also release the hip flexor. And then try to do it with the breathing. So you can inhale when you go forward. and exhale. So go with your own breathing pattern. I always encourage you to practice your breathing so that we can have a longer and deeper breathing pattern, and then when we incorporate into the movement, okay, you can feel the release as you exhale. Okay, then if you're kind of getting used to this, you can try to go a little bit longer, meaning we're going all the way up to the chest, upper spine, to the neck, and slowly, so bigger. So now you can really feel the mattress. So you're kind of leaning the upper back to the back mattress, and then slowly wave forward. Okay, and then, yeah, so the face or the forehead will touch your front mattress, and then we glide up. Relax the shoulders, so everything is from the center, and then you kind of feel that the back of the head is touching the back mattress, and then slowly, so it's just a visualization, okay, for the mattress, so you don't go back and forth, okay, overdoing it. And so now we go with the breath. Inhale here. Okay, like opening up the chest, and then as you exhale, not sinking down, slowly kind of, you're going to slowly glue your spine to the back mattress, and then using abdominal strength to feel that C curve here, and then we repeat. So it's like a wave. Inhale, open up the chest, and exhale. And now I'm coordinating all the way the whole entire spine, meaning I lengthen through, okay, upper spine, neck, and through the crown, and open up the chest. Relax the shoulders. You can see my arms relax, but full control, okay, on the deep core muscles to control the movement, and slowly waving. So one time, inhale, and exhale. And again, inhale, and exhale. Last time, inhale, and exhale. Okay, then slowly come back to center, and you slowly curl up, lengthening through the crown, standing tall, come back to center, and relax. All right, so that's like a spinal waves. Okay, so starting from the tailbone and moving all the way up to the crown, and of course we can do the reverse, but I'll leave that to another tutorial. So from here, okay, so that was the spinal wave, and we can just do a very gentle, okay, lateral wave. All right, so same thing, we keep the feet about hip distance apart. All right, so ground the feet down, feel tall. So again, we can feel the mattress at the side, and we're going to just have the body, so you don't twist the body, just going to kind of glide the body to the side. So kind of shoulder touching the side mattress, and I'm going to move, so kind of moving like an S curve to the other side. So basically we're opening up the side of the body here, and then slowly we're going to kind of brush, okay, brush through like that with the shoulders on the mattress, and as we're going up, you can feel this opening on the side rib cage. So do it slowly and just breathe normally so you can feel the movement. So many times we feel a lot of tightness, okay, and then that's when it's harder to do the S curve, and that's fine, okay. So we start off just going slow first, just opening up, okay. We want to not just strengthen, but we want to free up the body. Now we're just learning the movement, okay, and see how you feel, so you get comfortable. Okay, many people are not comfortable with some of this movement, so we go slow, all right, slow, and feel the opening. All right, so you can see like this is the curve. So now my crown is going to reach for the other side. I'm going to lift the hips here so it doesn't go this way. So from here, I'm going to slowly, stretch out as much as I can. So you can see the head first, okay, then the shoulders, then the top rib cage, and moving down, and lastly my hip Okay, and then as my hip is here, my head is already going to the other side, okay, touching the other mattress. Okay, and then slowly, even can feel my ear, break it down even more to the shoulders, to the side rib cage, moving down. Okay, and I feel the opening here, and slowly to the other side. And just last two, so you can go inhale and exhale. So there's no, okay, like a fixed kind of breathing. More important, you have to breathe. If you feel you have difficulty, that there's tightness, then go slow. Okay, go slow and slowly moving to the side. All right, and if there's any issue the knee, please, you can do this with you just sitting down. No need to stand up. You can always practice sitting down first. Okay, last one here, and we're just going to open up the body. Just keep breathing and make sure the belly drawn to your spine, so you do not want to have the belly out. Okay, so we feel centered, everything coming back to center. Okay, now we're going to really come back to center. Okay, so we're just learning the movement. Maybe the next tutorial I'll share with you more on how we can make the movement smoother and then add in deeper, longer breathing, okay, inhalation and exhalation. All right, good. So we can shake it out a little bit. Okay, so today we're focusing a bit more release. All right, so release. So release so that we have mobility. All right, so now we're just going to have the hands touching the shoulders. Okay, let's just draw small circles. Okay, we do a little bit more release. So again, all this will be quite suitable in the morning, okay, to kind of like free up the back, free up the body. All right, now we're just going to release any tension on the shoulders, neck, or the upper back. Okay, and then reverse. So you can always inhale up and exhale down. Inhale deeply and exhale. Last one, inhale. Notice that I'm not squeezing my shoulders. I'm aware that my shoulders relax. You can always draw a smaller circle. All right, and relax. Okay, next we're going to go down to the mat. I'm going to teach you another, okay, spinal warm-up. So we did this in the other tutorial. Okay, I give you the link below. You can click on that link to watch that video. And then from here, we're going to add on, including the neck rotation. All right. Now let's slowly come on to our hands and knees. So from here, we're going to go to the tabletop position. All right, so our palms shoulder width apart and our knees hip distance apart. So just aware, observe that the shoulders directly over your wrist and your hips over your knees, and press the fingertips down. So keep the spine lengthened, draw the belly towards your spine. So without dropping the head down, keep lengthening. So from here, let's start by rounding the mid back towards the ceiling. So inhale. Now exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Gently. So we're going to open up the chest, looking far. So imagine your tail is up. And then coming back to center one more time. Rounding the mid back towards the ceiling. And slowly reverse. Aware your shoulders away from your ears. Open up the chest. Looking far. If you have any back pain, please do not dip your belly down too much. Coming back to center. And then from here, we're just going to move. So without moving your buttocks, we're going to move the right rib cage. So kind of forming a C curve. Okay, so you can reach your right rib cage more to the side. So you're contracting the left side and coming back to center and to the other side and making a C curve with the spine and reaching the left rib cage to the side. Breathing, opening up the left side of the body, and then we come back to center. Okay, from here we're going to slowly move in circle. So you can imagine like we have a small hula hoop around, okay, the chest area. So we're going to touch the inside of the ring. Okay, you can visualize this. So from here we're going to start with the top part of the ring. So inhale here. As we exhale, we're going to round the mid back, like touching the top part of the ring. And then we slowly move to the right side, okay? Slowly to the right without moving the buttock, okay? And then slowly moving down to the bottom part of the ring. Okay, so now we're not adding the neck, just keep the neck relaxed, okay? So you're not straining your neck. And then slowly we move to the left side of the ring. And then slowly coming back up into the top part of the ring. Let's do reverse. And slowly just kind of brushing the inside of the ring, so to the left. And then slowly to the bottom part of the ring. And then slowly to the right side. It's almost like we are cleaning the inside of the ring. Okay, and then slowly coming back up. And then going back to the first position. So now, if you can, we're going to add in the head. So slowly to the right again. Take it slow. Now, as we move the ribcage to the right, we're going to slowly have the head to the left. So opposite direction. As we move, okay, the abdomen down, chest down, the head will go up, chin slightly up. And then slowly as we move the rib cage to the left, the head will go to the opposite side. And then slowly as we bring the rib cage up, okay, and then the head is down, and then forming a nice stretch here. Okay, you can feel the stretch on the back of the neck. Let's do reverse. So it's quite a nice stretch, okay? So we are lengthening and stretching through the neck and crown. So ribcage to the left and head to the right. And as the abdomen is down, okay, we stretch the throat, chin up, and slowly to the opposite side, really slow. Okay, some of you might find it difficult because it's hard to coordinate, but let's not think too much and see whether it can come naturally for you. Okay, if not, then just relax the neck as much as you can. Okay, and coming back to center. So now we're going to do one more time, but tiny bit faster, so we go with the breathing. So let's come back to neutral first. So inhale and exhale. You can inhale and exhale. So if you move downwards and slowly, just keep breathing. Find a breathing pattern that works for you. And exhale. Reverse. Now inhale and exhale. So looking far, make sure shoulders away. And inhale and exhale. Coming back to center and then relax. And then just go into the child's pose, okay, or the shell stretch, rounding the back. Slowly, forehead down, hands beside the feet. Relax the elbows, relax the wrists, and then breathe deeply into the lower back. And exhale. One more deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale here. And exhale. Slowly crawl up. So just a reminder, okay, that we do not want to kind of like move the hips, okay, and shoulders all over the place. So for example, just a reminder so that your practice, okay, is effective, that we move the hips and the shoulders sideways all over the place. Okay, so as we practice this, I'm going to show you the front view here. Okay, you notice that, yes, the rib cage is moving, but avoid moving the hips sideways. Okay, and then with controlled movement, it comes back to the center and then reverse. Of course, everything takes practice. The more we practice, the easier it is. So today's practice just to introduce you to this circular movement. All right. So we're still working the spine. As you can see, as much as it's a release, we're doing very slow so that it can be a release. Okay, but we do need some awareness of how to engage the muscles so that the hips doesn't move sideways or the shoulders. So the core muscle is helping us to feel the center. Okay, but we're not using too much strength, and then from there we slowly release. So go really small with the circle first, and then as you get more comfortable, all right, then it'll be easier for you. So I hope that you find that this practice is useful for you. I like to balance between some strengthening practice and some release. So the release could also be just breathing and some mindfulness practice. All right. So if you're interested in more practices or the fundamental of Pilates, you can also click on the link below to find out more. There's 2 free classes for you to try out. So please maybe leave a comment or let me know how do you feel so that I know what other videos that I can prepare for you. So have a wonderful day today, and I'll see you in the next practice.